There's nobody there. Oh, hello? Mrs. Wilson? Yes, this is Bunny, your son-in-law. Yes, the one and only. No. Hunky-dory. No, I just wondered if Fizz, Debbie that is, popped back to Blighty to do a bit of shopping. Women, eh? No, it's just something's come up and I need to find her toot sweet. Just thought you might have heard. No, everything's fine. Tickety-boo. Oh, just on the off chance. Well, must keep in touch. Gotta go now. Bye. She's not there.
This fell out of your pocket, a receipt of some sort.
Oh, thanks. I found it on the floor. It must have been in Fizz's bag.
Jewellers.
Oh, gold. It's like doing panto at Wolverhampton. I can't see a thing.
I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't disturb you.
No, dear, I always look this good. What do you want?
Nothing. Oh, not quite. I wondered if you'd like to join me in a little light luncheon. We could call it a late breakfast, if you prefer.
You don't want to have another go at me about my knickers on the railings, do you?
Oh, no. I find them quite amusing. No, it's just that I know I live on my own, but I realise that you're on your own now, and I thought perhaps we could,
Oh, I see. Well, I don't normally eat breakfast. Oh, listen, it's a bit late. I've got to open the shop up, all right, love? Maybe later, right?
Well, would you like to come to tea?
Tea? Yeah, tea, right.
Everything okay, is it? Everything all right, Bunny?
What? Oh, yeah, hunky-dory. Good fit, eh?
We bien gracias. Come on, Bunny, let's get back.
It's not my birthday for ages.
Come on, Bunny.
Trish.
Hi, I'm sorry I can't stop. Javier needs me.
Hey, what about me? Have you seen Trish this morning?
No, I haven't seen her. Oh, hi.
Hi, oh, sorry I'm late, darling. I just nipped out for a coffee. Business was a bit slack.
Yeah, you're looking a bit slack too.
What?
What'd you do? Leave your face at home?
Hi. No trips today. Soon, no more trips at all. No more work. No more car. No more apartment. Then, Christmas.
If this is how you are with no work, you better find some.
I want you to come to Sweden with me.
No.
My parents want to meet you. They have a right.
I have a right to have Christmas with my family.
Oh.
Not now, Ingrid. I must work. Without Bunny...
Oh.
Relationships are not easy, are they?
They're fun.
I make a deal. You let me work, and I agree.
You'll come then?
I'll think.
Think?
I'll talk to my parents.
Javier.
Déjalo en la cocina.
Vale.
I have an idea what we can give each other for Christmas.
Christmas.
Very cheap present. Costs nothing, really. It will test out relaciones.
Test.
I haven't worked it out yet, though. I'll let you know.
Javier, un café solo.
Ask him about Christmas.
When the moment is right. And now. Out.
You macho pig.
So that's what she wanted it for?
What?
Uncle George's ring. When he died, I got his ring. It meant a lot to me. I'd showed her my stuff. A box of jewellery, bits handed down from the family. And the ring was in it. Oh, when I looked again, it had gone. Of course, I thought the worst.
Yes, you told me.
I wanted to confront her with it, pompous old fool. So I brought the box out and I opened it in front of her. And the ring was back. I didn't know what to think. I covered up, of course. I gave her a bit of jewellery to save face. It had been my mother's. And she was so thrilled. Well, now I know what she wanted it for, Snowy. She wanted to give me a surprise present, out of her first week's wages. Oh, God. I didn't deserve her. I'm such a pig.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I never knew much about my Fizz, really. But I suspected her. And now she's gone back to her old life. I've failed her. I never realized, Snowy. Well, I know much more about her now. Do you know, she kept all her belongings in that plastic bag of hers. One bag, everything. Did I tell you? Visitor's passport, boarding card, visa, mementos, see? Coming here was the biggest thing in her life, and she looked upon me as a kind of savior, a savior from her past. Well, those other things, the things in the bag, they were part of that past. She carried a sort of survival kit, I suppose you'd call it. It was a pair of smalls and an old T-shirt. Washed them in the ladies' lavatory, I suppose. Probably washed her hair there, too. Still had her pride, you see, in spite of everybody who wanted to take it away from her. And there was a lighter. You've seen them, those down-and-outs huddled around fires. And there was a comb with a metal tail. She put a cork on the end of it. It was so sharp it would have torn the bag otherwise. It wasn't just for combing her hair, Snowy. Young girl on the streets, young, attractive. She'd used it, too. Couldn't carry a knife, see? Police would have had that. Then there was a job advert. She carried that in case the police stopped her. Her only being 17. It was an excuse for being in London. Made her legit. I thought I'd given her that. There was a phone number of a day centre, soup and shelter, someone she could refer the police to, get them off her back. You see, just because you're on the street, Snowy, you don't have to always be into drugs or be a criminal. And there was a car badge from some old van she'd dossed down in with her friend Jim. Jim. Looked after her, she said. Never did anything. More like a brother, she said. And then there was an LP cover. Nothing inside. She'd swiped it from somebody who'd stolen her things to get even. She had to, you see, for her self-respect. You can have self-respect even on the streets, Snowy. And then there was the jeweller's receipt. And that's all. That's all, Snowy. A whole life in one plastic carrier bag.
Before you arrived on the scene,
Her
Bunny...
saviour. Well, her saviour turned out to be just another policeman, didn't he? I didn't marry Fizz. I put her on probation, and now I've put her back in the gutter. Well, I've been punished now. I've lost her, haven't I?
Not necessarily.
You said yourself she wasn't coming back.
Not on her own, maybe. But if you were to go after her, she cares for you, Bunny. Anyone can see that. It's worth a try. Anything's better than sitting here driving yourself mad.
Go after her?
She can't have got far. She didn't have the money, did she? Malika, Marbella, maybe.
Earning the money along the way. Be like looking for a needle in a haystack. Besides, we've already tried.
But we've only checked the motorway.
She could be anywhere.
Bunny, you've got to try. Suppose something happened to her. You'd never forgive yourself. You'd regret it for the rest of your life, believe me. You say you love this girl. Isn't it about time you started to show it?
You wouldn't say that if you knew how I felt. But you don't, do you? You've no idea.
Don't I?
You've not got the foggiest idea.
Bunny, You had a go at me for talking about your girl as though she was dead. And she isn't dead. She isn't. At least you're still in with a chance. I know what it is. It's you. You feeling sorry for yourself, isn't it?
No.
Isn't it?
What do you know, eh? You're just another Olive King, all advice and no... Don't tell me about feelings. How would you know how to feel? You've never lost anyone in your life. You've never lost anyone because you've never loved anyone, have you?
I've been through it, I have. I've been through it. She was a fine girl. Margaret was her name. We were engaged to be married. We were cousins. Not that it mattered. Nothing mattered to us. Nothing would have stopped us. Only a bomb. I've been staying with her family in Londonderry. I liked her from the start. But I was never what you would call a ladies' man. Lucky for me, she liked me as well. So in the end, she asked me to marry her. Like I said, I was shy. And then my father took Pearlie, so I went home to Coleraine. And while I was away, there was a bomb. Went off in a shopping arcade. It killed them. All of them. My aunt and my uncle and my love. I couldn't go on. Not on my own. No point anymore. My business was doing well, but what was it for? I'd lost all heart. Everywhere I went, I was reminded. So I left a manager in charge of the business and came out here. Away from my memories. And now, I keep myself busy doing nothing. So don't you ever say I don't know what it feels like to lose someone. Do you hear?
Oh, Mr. White, thank goodness. Could you please come and look under my sink and get something leaking? Mr. White! Is that Mr. Charleston there? He's all right, isn't he? Mr. White! Why does no one ever tell me anything?
Wait. Seriously, Pilar, you can do better than this.
You need a back?
No. What about coming back to the stables? I need a new manager.
A manager. Antonio's job. Me?
Sí.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Algún problema?
No, gracias. Todo va bien. I lose my job.
Look, I'm serious. What do you think?
No, I'm not good enough. Bad for business. And I'm okay as I am.
Okay, have it your own way. You see, I'm nice to you.
You're very nice.
That's because I don't want you to run away. Good morning, Miss King.
Good morning.
We have special on tea bags. Not so expensive.
Tea bags? We have them in the house.
She prefers it loose, like me.
Will you please go away?
Isn't that so, Miss King?
Go away.
You know what they say, what you've never had, you never miss. And I'm glad I've never been in love, because I couldn't stand being as miserable as everybody else.
I'm not miserable. And as for not missing what you've never had, I certainly missed it, all right?
When was this? When you were at kindergarten?
But I'm all right now, aren't I, Stanley?
Well, I miss Bunny at the restaurant, I'll tell you that.
Yes, the food just doesn't taste the same. Like the sun's gone out of it.
How romantic.
Oh, give us a coffee, darling. Who's romantic, then?
Freddie.
Ah, more fool you. Look what's happening to poor old Bunny.
Isn't Snowy being marvellous, though?
Oh, he's wonderful.
Look, there's a man who's kept himself fancy-free all his life, happy as Larry. I rest my case.
True, he's an example to us all.
Yes, to be fair, though, I mean, if you do find the right partner in life, it is better to have loved and lost
than never to have loved at
all. Drink to that.
Look at poor Miss King. Now, there's a classic case.
Don't mention, she's asked me to tea.
Never. What have you done this time?
I don't know, but I'm sure she'll tell me.
Alan, 2 oranges. Has Fizz come back?
No.
I knew it. I bet she went with that English tourist. You know, the one who was making the eyes at her.
When you first got here, you was being nice too.
We all were. Blair, you fancied Fizz, didn't you?
What amazes me is Bunny taking it so hard. I mean, it must have seen it coming.
Love is blind.
You mean Bunny was in love with Fizz?
Of course it was.
Do people of Bunny's age, you know?
Well, they can't be up to much if they do.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Love is for the young.
Aye, if they can get it.
I wish they realized that.
You mean our parents?
They're definitely doing their best to put a spoke in your world, aren't they, lover boy?
It's not fair. They've had their fun, now it's our turn. It's time I told them to get off our backs.
It could be anywhere.
Then I'll just keep on looking.
Have you tried the airport?
That's where I'm going now. The first plane home doesn't leave until 6 o'clock tonight.
So you think that's where she's heading for? Home, to her parents?
No, I don't know, yeah. I don't know what I mean. All I know is, if I can't find her, it's the end.
The end of what?
The villa, this. See, there's no point in anything unless you've got somebody to share it with.
May I speak with you, please?
Sure. Come in.
Every dog has its day.
What?
Well, you were young once.
I'm not that old now.
Oh, no. No. What I meant to say was that, I think it's wrong to plot against me and Trina.
What?
Oh, don't pretend. We know you're trying to break us up. So what's the plot? Are you going to tell me now?
I don't know what you mean.
We saw my father and your wife. Trina's mother together.
Philippe and Lena?
They were plotting something. All very secret it was. Oh, come and admit it. You're all in this together, aren't you?
When did you see them?
Does it matter? We saw them.
Where?
They got into a car and went somewhere. It was to talk about us, wasn't it? Me and Trina.
It's your birthday. You should have said.
No, I'm just being neighbourly. Do sit down.
Thanks. Listen, I'm sorry about this morning. I had a bit of a heavy night.
Well, have some tea and you'll feel better.
Thank you.
Now, you must eat something.
Oh, I shouldn't really. Mind you, it's a real Devon cream tea. You certainly know how to take care of yourself, don't you, Miss King?
Well, if we don't look after ourselves, who will?
Yeah, you said it.
It isn't always easy, you know, living on one's own. Especially if you're not used to it.
Too true.
Help yourself.
Thank you. It's delicious.
I used to be famous for my light hand. Have some more strawberry jam on it.
Oh, Tom.
You're younger than me, of course, but... Oh, I know you all think I'm just an old maid, and of course I am. But I've done a lot of thinking, and... Forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, but when your young man left, I was so sorry.
Oh.
And if ever you're feeling low, my dear, just knock on my door.
Thanks. I'll remember that. But it's possibly for the best. I mean, let's face it, my young man was a little bit too young. I mean, I don't want to end up like poor old Bunny, do I?
Oh, don't speak of it, poor man.
Still, I've got my memories.
Talking of memories... I wonder if you'd like this.
Oh, that's me and Dieter. Well, would you believe
You
it?
like it?
Yeah, it's really good. You could earn a living doing this.
Oh, you're just saying that. You don't mean a word of it.
Oh, I do. You could earn a packet. Yeah. How much do you want for it?
Oh, no. It's a present. I'd like you to have it.
Really? Oh, thanks, Miss King. Thank you.
So, you sounded so mysterious on the phone. What's going on?
I don't understand it.
What?
Lena and Philippe.
What about Lena and Philippe?
They were seen driving off together in a car.
When?
How do I know? Arnaud told me he saw them. They were very secret, he said.
Oh. What are they up to?
Right, I think I'll better get back to the shop.
Yes, and I suppose I better start thinking about doing something about our tea. Bunny's gone. About 5 minutes ago in a taxi. Hope you're fine, sir. Snowy, I just wanted to say that I think that, well, we all think you've been really wonderful.
Absolutely.
Have you eaten today? Well, why don't you come and have something with us tonight? You all right?
Oh, hunky-dory. Yes, indeed. Everything is just tickety-boo.
Más rápido, por favor. Gracias.
President. Party. No problema.
Fizz? I'm sorry. Lo siento.
Next tonight on One, we meet the Lord of the Eagles.